If you want me to give you a name in Chinese, just comment your name in the comment section below. 我是你们今天的主持人李杰了，我是你们的汉语老师。Hi there, I hope you're all doing well by the grace of the Lord. If it's your first time here, my name is Eghes, and today is the third episode of Learn Mandarin with Eghes, and in this episode, we're going to learn two main things. First thing we're going to learn is how to construct a basic sentence or phrase, and in the second part we're going to learn how to interrogate. So we're going to learn some interrogations and how to answer them, ask questions and answer them. So let's begin. How to construct a sentence in Mandarin. So the basic order of constructing a sentence in Mandarin is simply the subject plus the verb plus the object, and we all know that a subject and an object is either a noun or a pronoun. So let's construct a phrase so that you can understand better. For example, I love you. So how to say I love you in Mandarin? So in Mandarin it's going to be 我爱你. So 我 is me, I is the verb to love, and 你 is you. So it's literally 我爱你 is literally equals to I love you. So that's very simple, right? I like reading books. Yeah, I like reading books. So how are we going to say that in Mandarin? It's going to be 我喜欢看书. 我喜欢看书. 我 is me, I. 喜欢 is to like, the verb to like. 看 is the verb to see. 看 literally means to see, and 书 is a book. So it literally means I like looking or watching books. So in Mandarin, it's not just going to be the direct translation from English to Mandarin, no, because there are different languages and their structures and grammar are different. So 看书 is reading books. 我喜欢看书，你喜欢什么? So guys, that is a very simple way to construct a sentence. So we'll jump right to the next part, which will be to ask questions and answer them. So in Mandarin, there are indicators of interrogation. So there are literally things which tell you that this phrase is not an ordinary phrase. It's actually a question, it's an interrogation. So in English we have things like what, who, when, where, whom, things like that, and we have the same things in Mandarin. So in Mandarin we have 什么, 谁, 哪里, 哪个, 什么时候, things like that. So it's literally the same, but the difference here is the position of the indicators of the interrogations have different positions. So for example, who are you? So you can notice that the who is like the first word, it comes first, but in Mandarin it comes last. But it's not in all cases, because some cases are different, they have different positions. So for example, 你是谁 literally means you are who. So if you want to translate it directly, so 你是 is to be, 是 is to be, and 你 is you, and 谁 is who. So who are you? And to answer this question, we just have to replace the 你, the you, with yourself, and you replace the 谁, the who, with the person you are. For example, if you ask me 你是谁, I'll simply just say my name. 我是李佳乐. 我是李佳乐. 你是谁? 你是谁? So we'll try another example of how are you? How are you doing? Like, how are you? In Mandarin, how are you is 你好吗? 你好吗? 你好 is hello, and 吗 is an indicator of a question. 吗 is an indicator of an interrogation. So it actually tells you that this phrase is a question. So ni means you, and how means good, and ma is like a question. It's like, are you good? You get, are you okay? Are you good? And to answer this question, 你好吗, you can simply say 我mi很 very 好 good. 我很好, 我很好. I'm very good, because in Mandarin you can't answer that question like 我好. You can't say I'm good. You have to say I'm very good. But that doesn't indicate that you're very good. But that's just the structure. You can't say 我好, 你好吗, 我好. No, you can't say that. You have to say 我很好. In every case, when you are actually describing something, when you are using an adjective in a sentence, right? In front of the adjective, you have to use the 很. It's not in all cases, but in most cases, you have to use the 很in front of an adjective. The very 很 means very. For example, you're very beautiful. You're very beautiful. So I'm not beautiful. The word for beautiful is 漂亮. 漂亮. So I'm not going to say 你是漂亮, because R is 是. I'm not going to translate it directly. 你是漂亮. No, you can't say that. It's going to be 你很漂亮. You very beautiful. So you very beautiful. 你很漂亮. I'm not going to say 你是漂亮. No, I'm not going to say 你漂亮. No, I can't say that. It's going to be 你很漂亮. As this applies to a girl. You're beautiful, 你很漂亮. But if it's a boy, 你很帅. 帅 means handsome. But concerning the how are you, that's just a classical form of saying how are you. That is the 你好吗. That is the classical form, because most Chinese don't actually say 你好吗. Chinese in normal life actually say 你吃饭了吗? 你吃饭了吗? They won't say 你好吗, you know? 你吃饭了吗? And 你吃饭了吗? The meaning of this phrase, of this question is like, have you eaten? Have you eaten? 你吃饭了吗? 你吃饭了吗? So asking this question is not literally asking you, have you really eaten? So it's just, a form of courtesy. It's just, a greeting you get. So it's not like, have you really eaten? 吃饭 means to eat. 吃 means eat, and 饭 means food. In Mandarin, two words are actually put together. In most cases, two words are put together. For example, looking at 吃饭, 吃 is to eat, and 饭 is food. But putting them together is still going to mean to eat, right? If you notice, in this phrase, we also have a ma, and the ma is an indicator that this phrase is actually a question. Because if you say 你吃饭了, 你吃饭了 means you have eaten. That is a statement, you have eaten. But when you add the ma, it means it's a question. 你吃饭了吗? You can either say 我吃饭了, I have eaten. 我吃饭了. Or you can say 我没吃, 我没吃饭, 我没吃. What are you doing? What are you doing? Simplest way is 你在做什么? 你在做什么? If you notice, the indicator of the interrogation, which is 什么, is at the end of the phrase. You get? 你在做什么? 做 means to do. 什么 means what. 你 means you. 在 is an indicator that this phrase is in action. So what are you doing? So the 在 is like the ing in English. 你在做什么? What are you doing? So how do you answer this question? You simply say 我在. Then you say the action you're doing. Okay, for example, I'm washing clothes right now, so I'm doing the laundry. So I'm going to say 我在洗衣服. 我在洗衣服. 我 is me. 在 is, the ing. It shows that it's a continuous action. 洗 means to wash. 洗 to wash. 衣服 it's clothes. So 我在洗衣服. So if you notice here, it's the same thing. It's the subject, which is 我在洗在 in the action of washing. Then 衣服 is a noun, which is the object. So it follows the same order of subject, verb, and object. 你在做什么? What are you doing? 你在做什么? For example, I'm watching TV. I'm watching TV right now. 我在看电视. 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 I am watching TV. So 我在, you already know the meaning of 我在. 看 means to watch, to look. It has so many meanings depending on the context. So 看, it depends on the context, then you can actually know the meaning. But in this case, 看 is to watch. 电视 is TV, a television. So 电视, 我在看电视. Where. In Mandarin, where is 哪里. So for example, I can say, where are you? In Mandarin, it's going to be 你在哪里. Okay, so in this question, 你在哪里? 哪里 is where, 你 is you, 在. The 在 has another meaning. It's the same character, it's the same pronunciation, it's the same tone, everything, but it has another meaning. The 在 is to be somewhere, in, at, on. So that is the meaning of the 在. The literal translation is like you in where. So that's what you get. So where are you? 你在哪里? So in Mandarin, it's not really difficult because you get when someone asks where are you. So the person answering will actually replace the you with your own self, and the 哪里 you replace it with where you are, with the location. 你在哪里? 我在. So you give your location. For example, I'm in Kumba. I'm in Kumba Fiango. So I'm in Kumba, so I would say 我在 Fiango Kumba. 我在 Fiango Kumba. You get it? When in Mandarin, when is 什么时候? 什么时候? 什么 is what, 时候 is time. So it literally means what time. So when in Mandarin is what time. I can say, when are you coming back? 你什么时候回来? So how to answer this question? 你什么时候回来? So in this sentence or in this question, you notice that the order is not the subject, verb, object, because here we don't have an object. So here we have just the subject, the time, and the verb. 你 is the subject, 什么时候 is the time, and 回来 is the action, which is the verb. So to answer this question, you just say 我, you say the time, you're coming back, and you say the verb 回来. So I'm going to maybe say for example, I'm coming back tomorrow. I'm going to say 我明天回来. 我明天回来. So anywhere you see the indicator of the interrogation, like 什么时候, 谁, 哪里, you just replace it with your location, the thing, the time, you get the place. So 你什么时候, that is the indicator of the interrogation, which is when. 回来 is the verb. So the only thing you do, you replace the 你 with the person who is answering the question, which is yourself, 我. So you just say 我, you say the time you're coming back, for example, tomorrow, which is 明天, 我明天回来, 我明天回来. So this is just the basics of constructing sentences, asking questions, answering questions, and all that stuff. So I hope you I hope it's clear enough. I hope I didn't confuse you. And if you have any questions, you can just ask me in the comment section below. And also, if you want a Chinese name, if you want me to give you a name in Chinese, just comment your name in the comment section below and I'm going to get you. Guys, thank you for watching. This is the end of the video. I hope it helped you and I hope you know how to construct sentences. Thank you and see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye bye.